Jennifer, what is your mother doing during this time? She's walking around the hospital with a 12-year-old, you're 12 at the time, right? 13 on those. 13-year-old girl who's 6 months pregnant. Doctors obviously are asking questions. You have a positive on a drug test. I would think that your mom, somebody would have asked her something. Nothing, right?
Well, the drug counselor took me in and told me that he could tell from the way I was acting and everything that I wasn't on drugs. And so he sent me out in the lobby and brought my mom in and talked to her for 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know what they talked about, but then we left. And she was trying to get me home as quick as she could. On the way home, the handle on the door, I was holding on to that when I had a contraction. And at one point, I had ripped it off the door because my contractions were getting so bad. And we were going to go to my boyfriend's house to pick him up so he could be there. But, well, he was my ex-boyfriend at that point, but it was still his baby. But my contractions were about a couple minutes apart, so Mom said we needed to get home as quick as we could, so we got home and she had enough time to set out the towels.
On the floor?
Oh, it was on the couch.
On the couch, okay.
And then I started having my baby, and I started to lay down on the couch, and she told me no, that I need to sit up because it would be easier. And so she got the towels and laid them down, and she told me to push when I had a contraction. So I pushed, and she said, oh no. And I'm 13 years old, I'm having my first baby at home, and my mother says, oh no. And I started screaming and wanted to know what it was, and she said he was being born breech. And I knew what it meant, but I didn't know what the problems could come with that. And she told me the umbilical cord could be wrapped around his neck, strangling him. And that scared me. Mm-hmm. And then I delivered him, and she took the clamps from the kit she had, and while she was cutting the cord, he opened his eyes, and he looked up at me.
She took him then to another room, right?
I saw him take one breath before she wrapped him up. Then she took him into the other room, and when she brought him back, his heartbeat was starting to slow. And she didn't even carefully hand him to me. She kind of tossed him into my arms and said, here's your baby.
Meanwhile, she let you hold him for a few seconds and she took him away again, did she?
She told me the placenta had to come out.
And she did what?
She took me into the bathroom, had me sit the baby in front of the heater, grabbed the umbilical cord, and she ripped it from my uterus. And from what the doctors have told me now, there's a chance there's enough scarring that I may not be able to have children when I get married.
At this point in time, you didn't know what she did with your baby.
She took me back into the living room, and I started losing so much blood I passed out.
And when you woke up, she told you your baby had passed. We'll take a little break. We'll be back right after this. How did you find out that your baby, your 13-year-old daughter, number one, was pregnant